My name's Robert Love. I've been an aircraft mechanic for over 60-something years. And I'm also an aircraft inspector, and I designed these tools to work on aircraft engines and helicopter engines. And also these tools also work on automobiles, trucks, cars, motorcycles, boats, anything that's got nuts and bolts on it. That's what these tools are designed for, make the job easier. This tool right here is called nut stick, and it's designed to start nuts on bolts and stud areas where you can't get your fingers at it. If you drop that nut down in there, it's going to take you 15 minutes to find it. And if you don't find it, it could cause damage to the engine or whatever you're working on if you don't find that part. I'm gonna put this nut on this bolt right here, and this young man's gonna hold the bolt for me. All you gotta do is just hold it right there. It's that easy. This tool has got two threads on the end of it right here, and you just take that nut and you put it right on the tool, and it holds the nut where you won't drop it, and it starts the nut on there real easy, and you get your socket and tighten it up once you get the nut started. That's how easy it is to get it on there. It's where you can't get if you can't get your fingers and your hands down in there where that thing's at, it makes it a lot harder to do. It's tool number one called nut stick, and these tools here could be made in three or four different sizes: 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16 in sizes. It'd be 3 or 4 different tools. This tool right here is designed to start screws back in there where you can't get your fingers, and you just put that screw in the tool just like that right there. And then you take the screwdriver and go in through the top of it right here, turn that screw. Once you get it started on the part, it's down in there where you can't get your fingers at it. Once you get it started, then you just take and pull the tool off there and then tighten it up with a screwdriver. Makes the job a lot easier. This tool right here is designed to hold a nut down in there to where you can't get your hands down there at it. And once you get that nut down in there, you come in from the other side with the bolt, put it in the nut, once you get it started on there, you just pull it off of there and then get your tool and tighten it up. This tool here can be made in 3 different sizes: for a 1/4 inch nut, 5/16 nut, and 3/8 nut. This tool right here is designed to tighten up hose clamps on aircraft engines and helicopter engines. And the way it works, very simple. Here's the type of clamp that it tightens up. It's got a slot in the tool right here. You just put that tool on the end of that clamp and just turn it, tighten it up, or you can use it to back it up and take the clamp off with it. These clamps get loose, cause an intake leak, and it can cause a cylinder failure if you don't keep these clamps tightened up. And you can't get at these clamps sometimes with a pair of pliers because there ain't not any room in there to do it. This tool here will access it right in there and get right in there at it. And it'll tighten that clamp up, those clamps up on those intake manifolds. And any other clamp on any other engine that you might have with this lug nut on it. The tool right here is designed to put washers on. If you got a washer down in there where you can't get your fingers at it, you just stick that tool down in there with that washer in there, release it, leave the washer on the tool, on the on the bolt, then you put the nut on there. You gotta have a flat washer, a lock washer, and then the nut. This tool here can be made in 2 or 3 different sizes. Very simple to work. Just put that washer in there, and just reach in there and put it right on the bolt. Very simple, very easy. Lots of times if you drop that washer, you're gonna spend 30 minutes looking for it. It's usually down in there where you can't find it. Start a bolt and handle hardware real easy. It's got a magnet in it. You just put that bolt on the end of that tool, start it down in there, run it up and get your socket and ratchet and tighten it up. Or it's a tool designed where to pick up something. If you need to pick up something, it'll pick it up real easy. We'll start a nut or a washer or bolt, either one, just at a right angle, 90-degree angle. I also use this as a pickup tool too. Got a magnet on it. It'll retrieve those parts too back in there if you drop one of them, or if you got to get it out of there without dropping it down in the engine. It'll start a nut. You just put that nut right on there, just like the nut stick, and you just turn it like that, like you're gonna get it started. Once you get it started on the bolt, just give it a left twist, take it off of there. We designed these tools for mechanics to work on any kind of machinery, and it'll help do the job and do it a lot quicker and a lot safer. If you need these tools, you need to contact Solomon, and I got my name and address on there, my email address, and phone number, and address and everything on there. For Innovative Tools is the name of the company.